Hi, welcome to this video today, 1st of May. It's Sunday. Today's video we're going to be looking at trading big trend reversals with our favourite sentiment tool, the COT Net Traders Positions. If you're unfamiliar with this tool, it's totally free. The logic upon which it is based upon is easy to understand, which will give you confidence in going for big trend changes. Now, in terms of pairs I want to look at today, I want to look at USD ZAR, GBP ZAR. I looked at them in a video a few weeks ago, and the COT warned of big rallies in the dollar and the pound. Dollar had a fantastic move to the upside. I think it's about 8%, and the pound, I think, did about 4%. There's more upside to come in those pairs. I want to look at a new pair, which I didn't look in the last video, which is going to be GBP USD. Now what we're going to do is go and take a look at all the trade setups, but just before we go over them, just keep in mind it is my view as of right now. It can of course change in line with the market action and conditions. If you want to learn all our trading techniques and check out our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 FX pairs, including the three we're going to look at right now, all you need to do is click on the link beneath this video to get live access to our member center. Right, what we're going to do, go and take a look at the trade setups. It'll be GBP USD first.
The chart. I'll go through levels of entry, stop and target in a moment, how you could play this trade. But before we do that, I want to look at the COT Net Traders positions against price action. Now, in terms of for anyone new to the COT, basically we have FX futures positions on the international monetary market. Okay, so the IMM, it is a significant part of the FX markets and acts as a sentiment tool for the overall market. A lot of big money trades on the COT. The positions are calculated on Tuesday, and then we get them on Friday after the markets close. Okay, now there's two groups to look out for. Large speculators. Okay, now they will catch big trends, but they tend to be wrong at major turning points. Okay, so that's big managed money. On the other side, you've got commercials. They're hedgers. Okay, they're not making money, or they're not looking to make money like the large speculators. They don't lose or make any money at all because they hedge the equivalent in cash. Okay, that means they will only move their hedges aggressively when prices move too far from fair value. Now, what we're looking out for is major divergences and rapid moves from both groups against each other. We're not interested in every twist and turn of the report. Okay, now I've highlighted two big divergences. Now, this one here, you see the commercials really step up their buying in this zone here when the pound was basing out. They get very long, speculators very short against them. It breaks in favor of the commercials by around 500 pips. Okay, now look at what we got here. We got commercials really coming in to buy this decline. Okay, the divergence is now bigger than this one. Okay, so we're looking for a break in favor of the commercials. Now it's not a timing tool because obviously they're hedgers. They're not losing any money. Okay, the commercials. So we have to be careful with our timing. But this rapid run up in the commercials against the specs points to a turning point. And I think if we look at Friday's price action, that's a nice blue, isn't it? So after this really heavy fall here, a nice rebound. So what we're looking for is potentially this trade to break in favor of the commercials and the pound to go up. Now I've updated this chart for anyone in the member center for the close of Friday. I've just changed my position slightly in terms of entry. I want to go 125.80 long. I did have 126.20 before. So I just want to see some new or a blue candle basically above the open, and we'll go long. Okay, stop initially will be behind this double bottom, but we're hoping we're going to be able to move it up quickly. We're just hoping that if we run through, speculators get hit on stop, and we can put the stop behind these two red bodies here. We need to see a breakout and a nice strong blue. To do that, obviously, you can follow this in the member center. Now, if we dip down to the double bottom, I'll look to come in with a more aggressive entry with a stop back behind the 124 level. Obviously, we'll have to see how it goes, but I'm looking, for the pound to really retrace this kind of free fall move back up to 130. So it's a good risk reward trade. You always get decent risk reward trades with the COT. Now, what I want to do now is go to USD ZAR, which had a great move in our favor already, but I think there's more upside to come. So let's go and take a look at it. These are, when I did my last video, we're just kind of basing out where my cursor was, went up a bit, then down a bit, then we explode off to the upside. It's a really fast moving volatile pair. That move up is about 7%. This makes it one of the best trades of the year for us, but I think there's way more upside to come. I'll go through how you could play this trade in terms of buying higher or lower if you wished in a moment. I want to go and look at the COT net traders, see what they're up to. Now, just for anyone new, it's always the foreign currency first, so we're looking at ZAR USD. Obviously, this chart is upside down compared to the one we've just been looking at, USD ZAR. Now, in terms of how the commercials and speculators are moving, this is what actually alerted us to buying the US dollar. Okay, it's when the speculators made their biggest buy of Rand since 2015, and the commercials made their biggest sell. So that kind of alerted us that we could see a breakup in the USD, a breakdown in the Rand. What has happened? What we can see is the speculators, they've actually, over the last couple of weeks, increased their longs slightly. So despite the fall in the Rand, they're still bullish and buying a falling Rand. Commercials remain very, very short. I think we're going to see a big washout of these specs, and the USD is going far higher. Now, in terms of the move up, comes up nicely. It's just a natural correction, okay, in our view. And I think you've got strong support on these double trend lines here, okay. Our stop, you can see it's back behind 1557. If you're doing a long, we finished off the low on Friday. If we could just get back above two bodies here and a tail, I would buy. You could wait for the 16 level to give way, but I think if we break up, we're going far higher. I'll show you the monthly chart. The way the positions look, I think we could go back towards the 18 level here, okay. So back up towards chart highs. Now, in terms of, obviously, go with a break higher. What if we go lower? I mean, just see if this double trend line support holds and just come off it on strength. In terms of, okay, it's moved quite a bit since we first entered it, but the risk reward is still good for continuation to 18, which is off the top of my computer screen. So I really like the look of USD ZAR. Now we know that commercials are really bullish of the British pound, and they're also really bearish of the Rand, with speculators opposing them. So that makes, obviously, GBP ZAR an attractive trade as well. So let's go and take a look at that trade setup. All right, we're on GBP ZAR. Now, in terms of our trading, we did get a nice long trade there. We've since been taken out on stop and want to get back long. And I think this is a good support level here. You can see the bodies and the tails where my cursor is. We bounced from that level on Friday, breakout above 20, I think 21, then 21.50 could be on the cards. If we were to break this level of support, I'd just reset entry lower on strength. But at the moment, just see it as a good risk reward breakout to the upside. I think this one's got a lot more upside. So 3 trade setups. I think they all look decent. We will see how they go. But for anyone who has not used the COT net traders positions, it is a fantastic help in terms of alerting you to good risk reward trading opportunities. Right, that's the video for today. Thank you for watching it. Take care. Have a good day.